Kit, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious chocolate cake. And this chocolate cake is so moist and so amazing that I make it all the time. So what I'm doing here is I'm whisking all of my dry ingredients together, which includes the sugar because there's no butter in this recipe. I put together 2 cups of sugar, 1 3/4 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of unsweetened cocoa, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. What you're just going to do is whisk this until there are no lumps left, so you don't have a gross cake. Okay, so I whisked this all together, then I sifted it just to ensure that there were no lumps at all. And now it's just a great, no lumpy flour mixture. So now I have all my wet ingredients, which is 2 eggs, ½ a cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a wooden spoon for this. And I'm just going to pour it in. And just begin to stir with a wooden spoon, and then go right into a whisk so there are no lumps at all. And just go slowly so nothing comes splashing out. Okay, so I stirred this with a wooden spoon for a while, then I just switched into a whisk. It looks like this. It's like a really thick cake batter, and it's pretty much brownie batter now. So what I'm going to do now is add the final ingredient, which is 1 cup of boiling water. And this ingredient is super important because it makes the cake so moist and so delicious. So what you're going to just do is pour this in really slowly so nothing comes splashing out. Okay, now it looks like a big watery mess, but you just have to keep stirring for a super long time, and it'll turn into just a very thin cake batter, which is the key to having the moist cake. So just keep stirring this for a long time until all the water has disappeared. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, all the water is gone. I stirred this for probably 2 to 3 minutes, and make sure you don't overbeat it because then it'll turn into bread, which will be very bad. So what I'm just going to do is pour it into 2 greased cake pans. I'm not going to measure this, I'm just going to guesstimate. Half and half. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my cake pans and I'm going to stick them in a 350-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes.